Yes, hello, welcome to my video. This is just looking at my work in progress Confederates. These miniatures here are the miniatures from my Perry Miniatures American Civil War Infantry box set unboxing video. I've gone ahead and painted them up. These are still kind of a work in progress, a bit like my other Confederates where I haven't actually yet based them. So these have just been based on pennies. Put my sand on and put a basic brown down for a dirt, and then I'm looking to either static grass them or tufts. So yeah, so I'll just quickly show off. So out this box set I built, like I said, it's on the unboxing videos what I've done, but these units here are just line infantry, and then the rest are going to be skirmishers with some command figures as well. So here's a kind of a look at my first command dude. I went with these miniatures, these command figures on having more of a bluey grey jacket, whereas if I show you my other set, he's got more of a lighter grey jacket. So I've given this newer box set, these two commanders in this box set, a light blue. As you can see, this guy's got the more of a grey blue jacket, and actually a red sash on him. And I gave him I said in the unboxing video, I gave him the slouch hats rather than the keppies, because I didn't really have the keppie in the box set to do it. This is the other guy, different bows, but with the grey blue. Yeah, I just noticed with like the Confederate infantry commanders, they did have varied jacket colours, so I thought I'd try it out really. I'm quite happy with the result. I've got some more commander miniatures on order from Perry's, their metal range, where I'm going to be using different greys again, probably a mixture of the grey I got, the brown grey, even a standard grey. Just change it up really. So yeah, that's my two commanders. This is my banner, my flag. So it's the same model as the commanders, obviously posed with a flag. I've just given him the basic standard grey. He's actually got a black sash on him, just so he's not super looking like a commander and just more like an average dude. The only thing I haven't done on these models, I want to paint up some miniatures with sergeant stripes on them, just so I can run them as NCOs for sharps practice. So I've got that to do yet, but it will just be a bit of freehand. I just want to have a look at what colours I'm using for it. That's the only thing. So I can do it. I just I've got a tiny little bit of research into what I'm doing. I've seen them done on miniatures painted up, so I've got an idea of what I want to do. Right, so let's quick look at some skirmishers. So it's just my skirmisher reloading. He's just got grey trousers with the button-up jacket. I kept it the same paint scheme as my other Confederate army, so they've all got the brown bags with them and black ammo pouches. This guy, is it this guy? Oh no, it's my other, oh no, maybe it's, yeah, that guy, so probably thinking of using him as a sergeant, so it's just a matter of putting some stripes on his arm. But I just quite like that pose. I'd probably just pick two models out of these skirmishers as a sergeant. Maybe something like that guy as well. So he's got kind of a brown trousers, grey top. I've actually given a green bedroll. So yeah, some of these are bedrolls. I've chosen for my bedroll colours. I've got a grey, so this is a dark grey bedroll on this guy. I've got a dark grey, more of a beigey brown. It's a bit like this guy here. It's got a beige bedroll. And then I got the green, which I showed you just then. So this is my drummer here. I just realised actually I haven't actually painted his bedroll, which is a bit clumsy of me, so I'll just go back and do that. But yeah, I've just given him the brown, blue trim to his drum to indicate it's a infantry drummer. But he's just pretty basic, just grey uniform. Again, I went for more of a a solid grey on certain models just to kind of show more uniform look to them. These are just some of my line infantry. So this guy's got the grey with the butternut trousers. And he's gone for the brown slouch hat. I quite like these hats actually. I can't remember my original Confederate army I actually put together ages ago, so I can't remember what hat choices I have. But some of the slouch hats in this box set was quite cool. They got where one side of the hat was folded up. I think that looks really nice. So a couple of my models have got that. This guy's got a brown top. So that's grey trousers. He's got the old grey, dark grey bedroll. This guy's in all grey. Again, it's quite a basic paint scheme, but I think it works quite well. You think about this, it's just I primed this guy grey and just washed him, done a black known wash on him, and I think it looks actually quite nice. I had one guy kind of go a bit down. His bayonet broke off, so I just cut it off. Probably run him as something like a sergeant just to make him look a bit like he's deliberately not going to have a bayonet on. But yeah, I don't know who I was showing. But yeah, quite a few. I went quite heavy on the butternut just for these. I don't know why, I quite liked it. Just vary it up slightly. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Quite a nice box set again, really nice sculpts. The one thing I have noticed and I would compare is I think the size difference on these miniatures compared to the other Perry's Confederates is a lot different. So in the other Perry's Confederate box set, they've got some command sprue, which, funny enough, they're the same size by the look comparison as the commands for this box set. So I put them side by side. Very, very similar. If anything, I would say they're exactly the same scale for a different pose and a different miniatures. Well, I can't say when these sculpts were done, so I don't know how to compare them. I don't know if these are a lot older sculpt. But if you look at these two here, you see that? I've got to try hold them. But it's almost, this sculpt here is the same height as this guy, and this guy's crouching, like bent over slightly. This guy stood up straight, whereas this guy's bent over at a kind of a march. And if you see there, they are, even this guy's slightly a bit higher, a bit taller. So yeah, that's the only thing I've noticed, and that was purely just luck that I noticed. Well, I say luck, purely just out of random that I noticed it. So yeah, it's kind of a bit, I wouldn't say disappointing, but it's a shame really, because I don't know if it really would affect it in a game. I don't think you'd notice it. These are all going to be lined up differently anyway, because these guys are all in a marching stance compared to, well, I say standing slow march stance, whereas the other box set is more of a running or fast march stance. I probably wouldn't base them together anyway. So yeah, but that's the only thing I would say is you've got that big. It does seem quite a big difference in scale. Why that is, I don't know. But yeah, apart from that, a very nice box set. I enjoyed painting them up. I've ordered a command set from the Metals Perry Miniatures range. I've got 2 different sets of the Confederate commanders on foot, and then I've ordered the Mounted Generals Confederate set, which is General Lee, Longstreet and Hood. General Longstreet, General Hood. I've ordered that set as well, so I'm going to have some mounted officers I could use. I'm going to hopefully paint them up with the idea of them being Lee, Hood and Longstreet, so whether I try put a nameplate on the base, I'm not sure yet. Something I possibly want to do. Also hoping to, I haven't had a cavalry model yet from Perry's, but I'm hoping to look at possibly basing them on a 2-piece coin instead of a single 1-piece, so it's going to be a bit bigger. I don't know if the cavalry's going to fit on that. If it doesn't, I have actually in a bag somewhere, I've got a big wooden, oh here we go, so I've actually got a big wooden bases. So these I'm using for a separate army, but this is a 25mm, which is actually just a smidge smaller than the penny, 2p, but I do have these big bases, and I think they're something like 40mm maybe. So I could always put my mounted generals on there. For sharps practice it doesn't overly matter, I don't believe, so if I do put them on the bigger bases I can make them a bit more of a diorama almost, so I could add a bit more nicer stuff to the base and really show them off. So that's the plan. We'll have a look. If it looks a bit too silly on the 2p coin, I'll put it on the big base. But till then, I'll have to wait and see. I was hoping to get the miniatures from Perry's today, but they were only dispatched yesterday, so, and today is a Saturday, so it's a bit hopeful, thinking they'd turn up today. So it'll have to be Monday now. But when I do get them, I'll do a little video just showing them off, and then hopefully get them based and primed ASAP, and get on with them and get them painted. So this is just a look at the current progress on my Confederates. I'll do a quick shot of, or try to do a quick shot of all my Confeds together, and then that'll end the video. Yeah, so this is my army all together now. This totals 80 Confederates. So that's going to be 7 units of 8 infantry, or line infantry, and 15 skirmishers, that's right. 4 commanders, 2 flag bearers, and 2 drummers. And a spare guy, I guess he's a commander as well. So yeah, that's the 2 box sets from Perry's, Confederates and the American Civil War infantry thrown together now. And like I said, I got some more on the way, so possibly maybe look at getting another box set, but for now this is plenty enough for me what I'm going to be doing with sharps practice. Actually looking at running a demo game for a friend, possibly the end of this month, where I'm going to use this force and split it in half. So we can have an army in each, probably 3 units of line with a unit of skirmishers, and then probably about 3 commanders each. And just kind of use that as a bit of get the feel for the game, get him knowing the rules, me re-jogging my memory because I haven't played sharps in a very long time. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed the video, and yeah, keep an eye out for any other videos I'll be doing anytime soon. Thank you very much. Cheers guys.